Hi YouTube, Wisteria here. Just wanted to drop you a quick video on my Book of Shadows. I wanted to share some of the sections, not all of the sections, but some of the sections that I have inside my Book of Shadows and, things that have actually made it into my book so far. So I've had this book for probably about 4 years, and yeah, so okay, so first of all, and it's a little tattered because it's gone through some stuff. I have my, I'll show you here. I have my book blessing. I don't know if you could see, but I have it written in hieroglyphs. Oh, that didn't help. I have it written in hieroglyphs. And of course on the back I have it, on the back of my book, I have it, in English for my book blessing, so that, for some reason I forget what I've written on there, I will have it. So that's my first page. This is my Wisteria's Book of Shadows, and the Mother Goddess Isis here. And a picture that my daughter made of me. She made me a cartoon. And here's Isis again. And some hieroglyphs. I actually like, and then I have some important dates that I have. So I have the Sabbats and the birthdays and all that stuff. And then I added a table of contents on there. So I've got, I printed it out and glued it in and then laminated it all the way over. And then, so the first page I have the 13 principles, the 13 Wiccan principles, and I've got all of those that I glued in. I typed up and glued in. And then I've got the Wiccan Read. Excuse me, the Wiccan's Rune. The Witch's Rune. Excuse me. And have it on my parchment. And pictures that I like, because I really love this artist. And then I've got the 13 goals of a witch. So I've got those. And then finally the Wiccan Read, the long version. And I have everything that you should have or that I prefer to have during for every ritual. So as a quick reference to make sure I've got everything on the altar that I'm going to need. There's obviously extras, but generally I like to have these things on the altar at all time. And then a picture that I drew of cleansing and consecrating of tools. I don't know if you could see that. I'm not a very good artist here. And some blank pages. And then I've got the Charge of the God, of course, and the Charge of the Goddess. And the Wiccan Laws, Wiccan Guidelines, I like to view them as. And then an About Me, All About Me page that I put on there. I've got my little cat because I like this picture. And then I've got different symbols. So I've got the symbols of Mercury, Saturn. These are the astrological signs of the different planets. And then I've got the zodiac signs, and these are the signs of the planets also. And then I've got the signs of the elements and the pentagram there. And then all different types of I don't know if you could see this, not very good. So this one is Pictish script, Anglo-Saxon script, Elder runes, and the celestial script, excuse me, and the writing of the Magi, and Theban, different types of, and then different sigils and that type of thing. A couple blank pages in here. And then about divination and scrying. So I've got my person here they've made and painted around her. She's a cutout, but I painted here. And then I've got an Egyptian dream scrying that I got from off the internet. So I love that so much in this picture. So I cut it out and put it on there. And then just my tarot, my Gilded Tarot section. These are actually black and white photocopies of some of the tarot that I have in my Gilded Tarot deck, and some of their interpretations. And then I have Rune Wisdom, and I've painted the runes on there with a little bit of their interpretation. So I have each one of the runes painted on, that I painted on inside my book. Sorry, this is making me dizzy. Let's see. And I've got blank pages. And then I have some. Okay, this seems to be a better view. Okay, I have, these are the days of the week. Significances of the days of the week. This nature pixie tree. That was really awesome. And then more about the planetary days of the week. And spell chart, just a quick spell chart. And, just different notes that I've written on my spell charts. And then my spells page. And the, my dog is trying to find a teddy bear. Okay. The candle uses in the different color. And my different spells. My protection spells. And things that I've written, so things that I've downloaded, healing. This was a Jinn spell that I wrote for law, and money draw. And this is a picture my daughter made of me. The spell that I was doing, so she made a cool picture of me and made me cartoon with my cauldron and all that good. It was pretty cool. Again, there's all the spells that I've written and that I liked online. That's a dragon spell for protection, for enlightenment and happiness, and for education and creativity, for business and all that good stuff. Of course, as you can probably tell, I am quite the typer. So I type, and if I find a really cool border, I'll put it around my art. And then I have all my magical workings and, different things that I've written in all the books that I've ever made for whoever, and, little places for them. Things about my magical name in there. And, yeah, 4 years later, I still have tons and tons of pages. I have the Mother Goddess Isis in there page, and some information about her. And then I've got magical stones and stone spells. Particularly the ones that I have and I use all the time. And then my circle, casting a circle, and different methods of casting circle, and also calling the quarters and quarter calls that I've done. And then I've got the elements and their elementals. So there's earth. It's supposed to be green. air, fire, and water. And then I've got, okay, those are pretty blank because I was going to put quarter calls in there. Anyway, and then I've got my class logs, all the classes that I've taken. Not all the classes I've taken, but at this time is when I took all these classes, and my ritual log. I don't keep rituals in this book because they're much too long. I have a whole nother section for that. And then I've got my 8 Sabbats and all about my Sabbats. And then I've got my altar and all my altar tools. And I like that picture. So I've got pictures of my altar and different things about my my witchy cabinets and all my tarot and all my supplies. And then sacred trees. Oh wait, I have the moon magic. So I've got, you know, the drawing down the moon, the lunar phase, and the candle correspondences, and then moon magic that I like. And the asbats and all the different names of the moons. And this is going to be really long. So all of those, all drawing down the moon, and I loved this picture when I found it. And then I have the sacred trees and sacred woods, and information about all the sacred trees and all the sacred woods. And then we get to the fun part. I anticipate that when my daughters get a hold of this book long after I'm gone, or it's time for it to pass this one down to them, then I have a general and sometimes thorough explanation of all the stuff that you know, that they need to know before diving in and trying something crazy. So on this section I've got herbs, and that's why I stuck this part on the way back. I put the herbs, my herbs, incense, potions, and brews, and all of the brews, and all of the potions, and all of the inks, and all of the most of the incense and baths, you know, magical baths that I've done. And then I have my herbal tinctures page, all the tinctures, my trials and experiments, all the tinctures that I've done, and a little information about them. And then, so that's it. I hope you have enjoyed, I'm going to have to cut this part out. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed looking at my Book of Shadows. Feel free to send me a video response or a comment. Blessed be.